What is up, miners, and welcome to How to Prison Architect. So this episode we're going to take you through getting started with the game, what you're presented with, what you have, and very basic construction. So when you enter the game, first of all, you'll be presented with this, okay? Now obviously because I already have stuff here and I already have money and I have everything unlocked, I'm playing on a modded save file for the purposes of this video only. I normally don't, but I needed to for this video. So when you first enter, you'll have this, and you'll have some very basic construction tools that will be delivered on these supply trucks. So when you start the game, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to staff, and you want to get the accountant, and you want to get the warden. Okay, the warden will unlock your bureaucracy, which means you can upgrade and research things, which will help you out a lot in the future. But you want to be very careful with when you buy these upgrades because they are not cheap. The accountant, sorry, that was my antivirus updating. Brilliant timing, mate. The accountant will let you access the entirety of your bank balance, okay? Because if you don't have the accountant, then you're only allowed to spend a certain amount of money every day. Whereas if you do have the accountant, you'll be able to spend as much money as is in your bank balance. So, that is what you have when you get started. And to do basic construction, you want to click foundations and then the building tool, okay? Then you want to take it to where the square where you want to build, and you want to left click and then just drag. So we'll do a let's do a 19 by 40. Okay, so that's cost me 7,600. Now if you want to plan out your prison before you build anything, then you'll want to go to the planning tool, and with this you can create walls with no cost and no implement on the map. They'll just be there for planning. Okay, so that's what you want to do. So now I'm going to fast forward this and let my guys build this area. Now I'm just going to quickly get them also to build a second area because I want to show you a little thing a lot of people come across. So I'm going to get them to build a second area the same size, and I will be back with you when construction is nearly finished. Right, so we've just finished construction of both buildings. Now the bottom one I'm going to do properly, and the top one I'm going to do a little way that I've seen a lot of YouTubers do, okay? So, people complain, I've seen a lot of complaints on the Steam forum that, let me just get rid of a load of these guys so they're not clogging up my screen. And I'll leave like a line of them left. Okay, that's enough. There you go. It's just not so many sprites on my screen, so I get a higher FPS. I'll talk about game performance in another episode. So I've seen a lot of people on the Steam forums complaining that once they build a structure like this, it doesn't make it into a building. And yeah, that's true, it won't. There's a very rare bug that you can get where this will be transformed into a building, but if you get that, then you're lucky. But according to the game's logic, you shouldn't, and it should just stay like this, and people moan about it. And it's because you're not doing one very simple thing, okay? Now, what I've seen a lot of people do is this. They right click and cancel the construction. They take the building tool and they go across these wire frames, which will actually build walls if you do it like this. And then they'll leave one space open, and what they then do is they redo the planning inside, which will then cost you the money of building resources again. So let's just wait for that to construct and I'll be right back. Okay, now I did recruit a bit of extra help to get this done a bit faster, but you see now this is basically the same, it's just this has outside walls and this doesn't, okay? Now, it still says requires entrance, okay? But you'll see little extra boxes around this entrance here. So if I go into materials, demolish walls, and you'll see there's a little highlighted zone around them, okay? So if I click once there, and that will get demolished, I hope, by someone. Right, so apparently there's a little weird bug with my game, which means for some reason it won't let me demolish walls. Not sure why, but of course this is a game in alpha, so you have to expect things to go wrong from time to time. So no, yeah, if you demolish one section of the wall and you keep the you don't right click to cancel the foundation plans, if you delete one block of that wall, it will complete the room, okay? But that's a really expensive way of doing it. Let me show you an easier way. You go to objects, you get a large jail door or a normal jail door or any other type of door. Press R to flip it around and you place it on there. Now watch what happens, okay? This building still requires an entrance. Just you watch what happens when they come in and install that door. If they install that door. I hope they install that door. Yep, here we go. Just you watch what happens. Now, the reason that works and the reason that one doesn't work until you do all that extra stuff, which costs you probably twice if not more money than the original building, is because that jail door is giving you an entrance to the construction. Now, it may look like the construction site is open, you can walk onto it wherever you want, yes you can, but in the game's logic, that door is giving that construction area a doorway, okay? And that's the reason why it builds. So, that's it for this episode, and I hope you can tune in to the rest of this series, which will be covering every single aspect of the game, including bugs, and it will be updated monthly with whatever features the updates put into the game. The update I'm currently running on is update 13B, and it's 13B because they released a hotfix for a pathfinding bug that they put in when they did update 13, because it majorly broke the game for some people, including myself. But anyway, that's for another episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the episode and want to carry on watching this series for more informative videos of other games and Prison Architect included, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also go ahead over to my Facebook and like that page, as when I get more likes on that, I will be posting up when I upload videos. So if you don't want me checking my YouTube channel every day, you can just get a notification that I've posted on there, and that will be video posts only, it will be nothing else. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.